Welcome, my friends. Welcome, friends of Japanese and modern art prints. My name is Dieter. I'm your host for this video today, and I'm the owner of the Artelino company. And the Artelino company, a small family company located in Bavaria in southern Germany. Well, we sell Japanese, but also other modern prints in weekly online auctions. Subject of today is a contemporary artist, and we've presented him before, but there's something new about him. Well, first, I should never mention his name. Yuji Hiratsuka. Quite a few of you should already know him well because you buy his prints in our weekly online auctions. And what is new about Yuji? Well, we got another consignment by him of 5 prints, and for the first time, large prints like this, huge, large prints. And all I can tell you, they are all awesome. And in this video, I want to just present them shortly so that your mouth becomes a little bit watery for these awesome prints. Well, for those of you who are not familiar with the artworks by Yuji Hiratsuka, well, a few words about the artist. He was born in 1954 in Osaka. Well, then later he worked as a teacher for arts, but he moved to the US, and well, there he stayed. And today he works as a professor of printmaking at Oregon State University in Portland. Well, Yuji has many solo shows in the US, Canada, Korea every year. And his art prints, you can find them in the Metropolitan Museum of Modern Arts in New York, in the British Museum, and in many renowned museums all over the world. And art critics praise him high. And by the way, he belongs also to my personal favorite artists. Well, print number 1 has a somewhat strange title. And I must tell you, I'm not a national English speaker. You recognize it from my Bavarian style dialect. And Yuji often creates titles that are, at least for me, a little bit difficult to understand. He also often leaves some fantasy for you, a room for your own interpretation. And this title here, Chibi Wings, aka Heart. I just discussed this title with my young assistant behind the camera, and he thinks it must have something to do, an expression from fashion or from the language of young people. Yeah, whatever. Whenever we find it out, we put it into our descriptions. So always read our auction catalogs well. What counts for me, and this is really paramount for me, and this is why I like Yuji's prints so much, it's the incredible level and harmony of his compositions and the harmony of his colors and how he combines colors and composition. And this all together, this is what good artworks is defined by, yeah? I mean, this is now a little bit not well explained, but I hope you understand what I mean. Well, just look at it and let your feelings speak. Well, let's go to the next one. I still can read your face. Also here, a little bit strange at that first look. A few facts. The technique that Yuji uses is Intaglio, and he always mixes it with chin collé. And let's go to the next one. the size of these 5 prints, you must imagine it's something like that. Okay. In European centimeters, roughly 91 centimeter by 61 centimeter. And in US inches, this is something like 36 inches by 24 inches. Well, here the title is a little bit more obvious, Desiree Wings. Yeah, I guess, well, these puff wings are called in fashion language Desiree Wings. And, well, this lady, she holds a fan in each hand. Fans, a typical Japanese, called sensu in Japanese. So let's jump to the last one. Okay, also here a design full of fantasy. Yeah? Yuji has developed his style over the decades, but he never had an abrupt changes in his style. Basically, he always remained the same, and he developed his own art language, you can say. And for me, it's incredible where he takes all the fantasy. Well, each new design edition, well, that he creates, that has something new. Well, he never becomes boring with his drawings. I should also mention now something technical again. Limited editions, Yuji Hiratsuka always, and his editions are small, usually between 10 and 15 copies, and they are all signed and all numbered and all titled by pencil, by the artist himself, of course. In the background, my friends, you see a photograph of the master himself, Yuji, holding one of his large prints. Well, this design that he is holding in his hand is not among the 5 prints that we've received from him. Yeah, I just want to mention that. But I wanted to show you this photograph so that you get a little bit of a feeling for the actual size. And this photograph is on a page, on an article that I wrote last night. It has a little bit of text and it has the descriptions for these prints. And there you can also see the images in advance of our auctions. We will offer them piece by piece in the auctions ahead. Our auctions always run over 1 week and they always end on a Sunday at 8 p.m. Central European time. That is usually 6 hours ahead of US East Coast. Well, enough for today. Thanks for watching and have a good week, my friends. Goodbye.